Greetings, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning into this reading. Let's see how this person feels about you at this time and how they also see you. Cross-watchers, the roles may be vice versa. If the messages do not resonate at all, please also check your other placements, okay? Thank you, and let's begin. We ask for insights and guidance for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How do they truly feel towards Gemini, and how do they see Gemini at this time? How do they truly feel towards Gemini, and how do they see Gemini at this time? Starting with Page of Wands, Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Alright, so some of you are connecting with a fire sign. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, and Page of Wands. This could be the same person, okay? Very fiery personality, passionate individual. There is someone very sociable, motivational. They have a very strong impact, okay? They may have also swept you off your feet, Gemini, with the Knight of Wands because of their charming personality. But you have to be cautious with the Knight of Wands, especially with the Seven of Swords here. And beside that is the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are keeping a safe distance because you feel like this person is exhibiting behavior of a player type energy where they're in and out of your life, okay? Now, I feel like this person is longing for their sense of freedom. It might be that they're not ready for settling down or having a conservative lifestyle with the Four of Pentacles. They don't want this feeling of being pinned down. It may take a long time for this person to want to settle down. But how they feel towards you, Gemini, they don't want to lose the connection with you. I feel like this person still wants to be part of your life and wants to be in the loop. They don't want to cut communication. Now, on a different message, I'm also getting a shadow aspect, okay? Especially with Four Pentacles, I can often see this card as the emotional miser, where someone keeps taking, but they're so afraid of giving their heart away, opening themselves up and letting people in. They may have also this defense mechanism of pulling back when they feel like things are getting deeper, or situation here is that they're starting to fall for that person. They pull back. The Page of Wands energy. Since this is a shadow aspect, you may have felt like this person was rather selfish, Gemini. They definitely want you by themselves or to themselves, okay? They don't want you to give attention, energy, time towards anybody else. But they also pull back. Like I'm getting this in and out of your life and hot and cold behavior. Like they can be one moment extremely passionate towards you, seeking you out, initiating, making plans. But then they can go on for days not speaking to you, leaving you feeling very confused. But the moment that they know you could be speaking to somebody else or pulling back, it's like they do whatever it takes to grab your attention once again. You know, this person, they want you to themselves. However, they're so afraid of settling down or commitment. I see that with the Two of Pentacles. They've been going back and forth. But something has got to give, okay? The Seven of Swords tells me that somebody's so afraid of the responsibilities because relationship definitely requires work, hard work, both people putting the work in to make things happen, okay? Both people are on the same page when it comes to their goals. And I feel like you know that what you want is commitment, what you want is long-term marriage. You don't want just a fling, okay? Or something quick with this person. But they're running away from that. They're so afraid with the Seven of Swords. This is someone second guessing themselves. They feel like they're not ready for that with the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this might be someone whose lifestyle or career, you know, is asking them to always be on the go. This could be someone constantly traveling, jumping from one project to the next or one situation to the next. That's the Knight of Wands. They know that deep down they have to work on their reliability. Because sometimes, yes, they can be a very passionate lover, but their eagerness is greater than their ability to commit. Now, I'm also getting this juggling energy. This may not resonate for all, but for some of you, you don't trust this person because you may have found out that there was somebody else that they were speaking to. All right, and that information has been kept from you, but the truth always has a way of revealing itself. Now, Gemini, this person is reaching out to you again, possibly offering their cup, wanting a new beginning, sending you out an invitation. Okay, they could be saying sorry for their actions in the past, but if you're starting to notice a pattern here, some of you feel like someone needs to mature and grow up and really take responsibility. Because if they want just fun and games and not ready to settle down, okay, you are someone who's not going to accept this person's offer. You know in your heart what it is that you deserve, okay? Some of you are choosing to be single and wait for the right person to come in. I feel like what you want is someone that can walk the talk. I often see the Knight of Wands as quite a smooth talker. They know how to get their way with other people, with you as well. They can be very charming, but they can always be unpredictable with the Knight of Wands, okay? So let me just clarify these cards. How do they feel towards Gemini? How do they feel towards Gemini? We have the Two of Wands, the Mother of Wands, and the Father of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands is exploring the possibility. They want you to give them a chance, Gemini, or another chance if you have given them so much in the past. It's as if this person wants you to change their mind, wants you to get them, give them attention once again. They could be saying that this time things are going to be different, but it is something that they need to prove, Gemini, okay? Why is the Four of Wands here? The Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Alright, so the Nine of Swords means paranoia or fear. This could also be something is haunting this person. So somebody is afraid that you're going to completely cut ties with them and give somebody else a chance, Gemini. Or that you're never going to give them a chance anymore because you're happy with your new life. Okay. They're afraid of being cut off or shut down. Let's see. We have the Fool card. Alright, I just have to say this, but for some of you, it's like this person, they refuse to grow up and take responsibility. They want to have fun and games and all and adventure. But at some point, relationships need to grow and expand to take things to the next level. And this is something that they've always hesitated. They are starting to think about the worst thing that can happen. This could be somebody that thinks that they're not for marriage, okay? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The Five of Wands. I feel like for some of you, this person's priorities have been a little bit all over the place. Something has been distracting this person from settling down. I feel like they need to realize what really matters at the end of the day. Or for some of you, the Nine of Swords, this could be also guilty feelings. Somebody's now realizing what matters at the end of the day. You see, they've been very, very distracted. They've been chasing around things that don't really matter at the end of the day, okay? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? If this speaks about another person involved, this could mean competition. There might have been arguments and fight. You finding out what this person was doing behind your back. It costs you a lot of stress, sleepless nights, Gemini. But now it's like you are building on a new foundation for yourself. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card. But then they're coming back around, and you could be saying no to this person, because if they're only going to bring chaos back into your life, or if they still haven't figured out what they need to do for you for this to work out, I feel like you're going to reject this person's offer, because you want things to launch from the beginning stage, okay? You want to give someone a chance who is going to reciprocate, who's going to be there for you, and not just keep taking from you. I feel like you're creating boundaries, reestablishing boundaries. We have the Six of Wands, but this person keeps on pursuing you, Gemini, grabbing your attention, saying the right things, trying to sweep you off your feet. This could be starting to affect you and has been grabbing your attention, distracting you as well from the right person. They're distracting you from finding the right one, Gemini. Because I see a King of Pentacles here, someone that can offer you stability, security, someone that can give you a partnership where both people are putting the work in. Some of you are realizing this is all a distraction. Someone is distracting me, because they can still seem to figure their life out or what it is that they want. The Hermit. So you've grown so much wiser, so much wisdom from what you've been through, and you're not somebody easily fooled. Okay? You're not somebody easily fooled. So if there is silence between you and this person right now, it's definitely affecting them. They're feeling tormented with the Nine of Swords. They don't want this silent war that's happening, or silent treatment. But for you, it's like this is what you needed to have peace of mind. This is what you needed to detach your energy from all of that negativity and find yourself again, or find the right person, Gemini. You may have shut down your social media, went on vacation for some of you, soul-searching journey. The butterfly here is also transformation. So there's a new beginning here for you, a new path opening up. Just as when you're moving forward, I feel like this person is trying to chase you or trying to grab your attention. They don't want you to go, Gemini. Some people, when they see you growing, when they see you evolving in your life, you know, some people just are so afraid of all of these changes, right? I feel like someone may have already stagnated, Gemini, and unless they find it in their heart to make some change, I don't feel like this person might be changing anytime soon. I'm getting that they may need to awaken, to realize as well, okay, that they can't keep doing this towards other people. They can't play with people's feelings, lead people on here, and expect to just keep taking from others. Relationships are all about give and take, okay? Like someone didn't really want to compromise in the past. The Justice card. So, like I said, both people giving in a relationship where there is balance, equality, fairness, and truth. That is what you want. This could be why you cut this person. You remove the connection out of your life, you know? And this is like a fair and firm decision on your part. But this person wants a second chance with a Judgment. I also see this card as growing up, maturity, realizing how their past actions may have impacted others and their life as well. You've been waiting for someone to grow up and take responsibility, but they're just not that reliable. They're very prone to changing their minds, changing their decision. We have to realize that our power lies in our ability to influence others, but we don't have power or control over other people's free will. You are setting yourself free here, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you have already given someone 1 or 2 cycles, and it's like you're done waiting. You've given them the ultimatum as well. These are very specific messages that I'm picking up. All right, let's look into the mixed emotions deck. How do they feel towards Gemini at this time? I feel like this has been repeatedly done as well. Okay, they've lied to you in the past, and this is like a repetitive behavior. And you've learned the hard way, Gemini. These are hard lessons with the Justice card. Lessons that you will carry with you. Peaceful. Yes, so you are returning to the peaceful nature of your soul. It's like you're shutting this person down and you're not allowing them to, introduce chaos and stress. You're trying to make peace with the past. What you want is to be centered. You also want a peaceful relationship with someone. And I see that happening here. Confused. So it's like this person doesn't really know what it is that they want, or who they want as well. They're feeling very disoriented. You may have felt overall confused with that relationship. They led you on, they confused you, okay? They were in and out of your life. But now you're moving forward. Stressed. So they could be stressing out because you're moving forward. Gemini, okay? The tables may have turned here. If in the past you were the one initiating, seeking them out, I feel like they're the ones seeking you out now, chasing you. They feel very stressed because you don't really extend yourself anymore, or that they no longer have the same impact they once did in your life. Okay, so let me just pull an advice card for you, Gemini. What is your overall advice for Gemini at this time? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. That's also the judgment, the practice of forgiveness. I feel like you're getting there. This person inflicted so much pain, okay? Because of their dishonesty, deception in the past. Let me read what this card is saying. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestation of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles. Unforgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failure blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Even though it's hard, forgiveness is not condoning their behavior, Gemini. It's allowing yourself to be free, to find happiness again. And I feel like you're on your way. Okay, so that is the overall message I'm picking up. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending on love and light, and namaste.